Brothers and sisters, my dear friends, thank you for being here. My name is Tiffany. 2 Corinthians says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come." I want to share with you the old me and the new me. Born and raised in Hong Kong, I came to Canada in 2017. I was a rather accomplished student. I won all sorts of awards growing up and became the top 10 outstanding youth in Hong Kong and received a full scholarship to U of T in 2017. But I never found meaning in these accomplishments. On one hand, I had so many that it didn't really matter to have more. On the other hand, I knew that these glory and honor will soon fade, only to be forgotten by myself and others one day. I didn't find a satisfying meaning of life. I worked very hard only because grades were supposed to be important for the future. That is how I see the deadness in my spirit. I came to understand the meaning of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection in December 2017. I understood that despite I'm a mere insignificant and sinful being on this vast earth, God loved me so much that He died on the cross for my sins so that I can be reconciled with Him. I became convicted that I need Jesus. But shortly after, I had a lot of questions and doubts. How do I know Christianity is true? What about other religions? How do I know which God is the true God? Is what Jesus said about himself in John chapter 14 true? Quoting, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." This spurred me into studying apologetics, the reasons for Christianity. After about 8 months, I became confident in my Christian conviction. I find that this worldview makes a lot of sense and is intellectually satisfying. I used to think a lot about the depressing reality of life. I used to write poems to lament life when I was 13. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 says, "All is vanity. What benefit belongs to the man in exchange for all his toil under the sun? All things are wearying, a pursuit of wind." A logical conclusion from this view of life to me is that dying is better than living. But after I know Christ, it is as if I experienced the joy to be under a clear blue sky for the first time. My perspectives and values are changed. I used to place my value on my productivity and accomplishment, but as I am reminded that I'm a child of God, my worth is rooted in Christ who created me, rather than arbitrary standards of success. This foundation helped me develop a healthy perspective on life and take heart in its ups and downs. Trusting in God's goodness and sovereignty gives me peace, tranquility, and joy that triumphs over all that can be found in myself and the world. Quoting Galatians chapter 2, "It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Because Christ saved me, I desire to love and honor God, and such is the best meaning of life I can find. I desire to love my neighbors and my enemies so that I can be a good witness of what Christ has done in my life. And I desire that people come to know Christ through me." Thank you.